Okay, hi guys. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So this reading, it's just gonna be a quick reading. I'm curious to see if there are any messages from Spirit for you guys, in particular related to the throat chakra. Okay, so your throat chakra is gonna be at your throat, and it's usually a blue color, and it controls the way that you speak. Okay, your communication, how you get your point across, how you express yourself. And yeah, it's your voice. And so we're gonna just see if Spirit has any messages on basically maybe how you can better express yourself if you feel like you're not expressing yourself well. Um, and this could be in relation to a particular situation, or it could just be in general where you've always been soft spoken, even though internally you do have things to say. Um, or it could be maybe you are an outspoken person and you're learning how to step back or control what you say and how you say it. Okay, so however it resonate. All right, so trigger warning in advance. I do deal in the shadow work. Okay, so lower vibrational energy may come up in my reading, so protect yourself as necessary. Only take what applies. Okay, and only take what resonates. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Legends Tarot deck by Anne Stokes. I've already asked your angels, ancestors, and guides to grant me record to the access to the Akashic records if need be, and to give me any information that is or could be helpful on your journey. Okay. Okay, so we get the Knight of Cups upright. Here I go. Y'all know I already do this whole camera thing. And then we have Judgment in reverse. Oops, there you go. Okay. And then we have Queen of Swords upright. One day I'll get it. And then you have the Devil in reverse, okay? On the back of the deck. Oops. God, I know you're like, what is wrong with you? Okay. All right. So with the Devil in the reverse on the back, the overall energy, okay, is I'm getting a lot of releasing. I'm getting the current energy, okay, whoever I'm speaking to, if this resonates, you're in the process of letting go of anything that's lower vibrational in your life, anything that is holding you back or keeping you stuck in a situation. That could be an addiction, that could be a particular person, it could be a thought pattern, or it could be a job, or anything that is not for your highest good. Okay, so this is really good energy. Spirit is saying in relation to you doing this, and they're very proud of you. Your ancestors and guides are very proud of you for taking the brave step to even attempt to do that. Okay, because it is difficult to want to change into a better person. It's not easy because you basically you forcing yourself out of a comfort zone. So Spirit is very proud. Okay, so continue to do that, and it'll get easier as it goes on, Spirit says. And then also the theme of this reading is your throat chakra, so continue to speak up for yourself if you need to. Continue to set boundaries with people if you need to. I don't do this anymore. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm into this now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be rude, but just do it in a loving way so people can see. Oh, okay, you on this type of vibration now. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna either respect that, and you can tell who's gonna be in your corner. You can tell who's genuine to you. You can tell who has your best interest at heart based off of how they respond to your boundary. Okay. Or they can not respect it or not want to abide by it, and that's their free will. And then you just continue to move forward. Okay. All right, Knight of Cups upright. So This is so this is for some of y'all who I'm sorry, I'm giggling because I feel I feel shy and giggly. Some of y'all might got a crush on somebody, okay? Knight of Cups is about romance. And It's crazy. Yeah, so in the traditional Rider Waite tarot deck, it's a knight and he's in his armor and he's on his horse and he look all gallant. Is that a word? Is that the word, y'all? Gallant. Like, I'm coming to save the day, and it's super sweet. Give you Casanova vibes. Very flirtatious, very charming, very sexy. Very just like a really sweet energy. Like, I'm attracted to you. There's chemistry. There's fun. There's a youthfulness to it. Okay, but with this particular Legends deck, if you see I'm gonna bring it up here so y'all can see. Let's see. So if you see her, it's actually a huntress, okay? And what Spirit is drawing my attention to is her bow and arrow. So some of y'all may have y'all eye on a particular prey. You already have a lover or a potential love interest in your eyes that has caught your eye. You set your target on. You're like Cupid's arrow. This is who I want. This is who I want to be with. And the two wolves on her side, I feel like this is symbolizing your spirit team, okay? You see how they ahead of her a little bit, so they already scouting. Spirit is saying we can see a few steps ahead, okay? So follow your intuition, follow us, and we'll tell you where the danger is. We'll tell you where the traps are. And in the meantime, you keep your eye on your target. In the meantime, you keep your eyes straight. And so when it's time for you to shoot your shot, it's bullseye, okay? So yeah, I feel like again with this blue, this is going back to the throat chakra. So maybe Spirit is saying if follow your intuition. Some of y'all may feel like should I speak up or should I not speak up, or if I do speak up, how should I say it or how should I not say it? Follow your intuition, okay? Don't overthink it. But the main important thing is whatever you speak, Spirit says, make sure it's the truth. Whatever you speak, Spirit says, make sure you being authentic with good intentions. Because when you do that, the situation, regardless of the outcome, it'll have happened in the best way. You see what I'm saying? All right, sorry, I need some water. Okay, so with the Judgment in reverse, so Judgment upright is okay, this is answering a calling, okay? This is your spirit guides basically saying we okay, so judgment can seem like, oh, I'm being judged, like I'm under heavy judgment. Yes, it can mean that if that's what you have sown, okay? So everybody knows that there's karma, okay? There's good and there's bad, and what you put out is what you receive, okay? It doesn't have to be immediate. It could, and it doesn't have to be for tit for tat, meaning I stole your sandwich, so somebody gonna steal my sandwich. No, the divine decides how karma is met, okay? So that can be part of judgment. But judgment can also mean it's time for me to judge my life. This is a checkpoint. Am I following my true calling? Am I following my true purpose? Am I being who I'm supposed to be? This is a very highly spiritual card. So when judgment comes, Spirit is calling your attention to it for a reason. So even if it's in the event of you may have, sown some not so good seeds, which we all human, we all do, and it's all part of learning a lesson. So yeah, Spirit is saying, okay, take your time. Either way, either situation, whether it's because of karma or whether it's because it's time for you to reevaluate your life purpose, Spirit is saying it's a pause, okay? And you'll be called to judge your life, which is a positive thing. But with it in reverse, Spirit is saying that you may be afraid to speak up about your true calling, or about, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you feel is needing to be judged. You may be afraid to speak up about that. So for example, if Spirit is called judgment, and let's say, all right, I know I'm at a career that I don't like, or I know I'm in a situation that I don't like, or I know I've been behaving in a certain way that I don't like. but I don't want to. But I don't want to speak up about it and tell people that I've changed or that I feel bad about doing what I used to do. I don't want to tell so and so sorry because even though I know I did X, Y, and Z, I don't want to reevaluate my life because I know if I do, it's gonna force me to face myself in the mirror. Okay, so Spirit says in order to move yourself into a place where you're not feeling judged, where you don't feel bad, where you feel like I am doing the best I can, where you feel like I am going after my true life's purpose, where you feel like I am learning and growing and you know what I'm saying, thriving and creating. In order for you to feel that, you have to be willing to go through that judgment, okay? I feel like some of y'all have been praying a lot, or if you haven't, you could think about incorporating that into your spirituality. If you don't resonate with praying, Spirit is saying, however you connect to your team, um, that'll help usher in the flow of this judgment. Okay, so that you're not stuck. Look to the divine for guidance. All right, Queen of Swords upright. So with this red, I'm getting fire energy, and especially with this cute baby dragon in her hands. Okay. Some of you guys may be in Aries or Leo or Sag, in your sun, moon, or rising, or Venus. So I want to say I'm getting feminine energy off of this card. Meaning that some of you guys may have, sorry if you can hear my cat like licking himself in the background. Some of you guys may have someone in your life who, Queen of Swords energy is pretty much someone who's honest, pretty straightforward. You know, they they can be very emotionally balanced. You know, sometimes you can feel like it's hard for you to read their emotions, but they're very very intelligent. They know how to analyze things and see things from a higher perspective. The other side to the Queen of Swords is someone who's very blunt, um, doesn't sugarcoat, and has already enforced strict boundaries around themselves, or they have the capability to do so. And when I say enforce strict boundaries, that means they're not afraid to tell somebody, I don't like this. That makes me uncomfortable. Or I actually want to do this. Or I disagree with you. Or you know what I'm saying? Or it could be anything that they feel disturbs their peace. They set rules with people. I don't like when you, I don't know, leave the toaster on for 2 days. If you do that again, I may have to reevaluate the situation. That's a boundary. So the person knows, all right, they really feel some type of way about this toaster. If I decide to cross that line, if I decide to cross that boundary, I've disturbed their inner peace, and there's going to be consequences to that. That's what a boundary is. The Queen of Swords embodies that entire energy, but remember, it's always in a loving way. It's never to be rude. It's never to belittle somebody. It's never to be about control or manipulation. But it's to say, if we are to maintain peace and harmony in this relationship, these lines, this circle, this box has to be maintained in a certain way, because otherwise it gets messy and it's uncomfortable. And that's a loving way to be, because you always want to be in a situation to where you being the best. You know what I'm saying? You always want to be in the energy of respecting people's peace. That's unconditional love. You see? Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I guess so I that was a long explanation of it, but I feel like spirit it wanted me to explain that. And yeah, so maybe if you have somebody that's like this in your life, maybe spirit is kind of give you insight into who they are and why they are the way they are, you know. So you can get to give you a different perspective. And or it could also, spirit is also saying, it's okay for you as the viewer, you know, male or female, it's okay for you to embody this type of Queen of Swords energy, especially when it comes to speaking your truth and, you know what I'm saying, um, going through correct judgment, you know. All right, so yeah, let's get let's get a mystical journey oracle card for some guidance from spirit. Ooh, y'all, I never shuffle these, as you can see. There we go. Spirit, any messages? Um, guidance from the yeah, this is just gonna be a quick one, guys. But yeah, just some words of encouragement, I think. All right. So we get cycles of life, the number 4, and then you get resilience on the back of the deck, number 30, breaks down to a 3. So Spirit is saying, yeah, remain resilient, okay, in this journey. Especially when it comes to speaking your truth, especially when it comes to releasing any addictions or lower vibrations. Obviously, this is not going to be easy, not only because you're forcing yourself to change, but also because the lower vibrations that are around you, they don't want you to leave. They enjoy, you know, they enjoy you being there with them. So they're going to do everything they can, or, you know what I'm saying, that energy is going to do whatever it can to hold you there. So Spirit is saying remain resilient, okay? Resilient, like, it's not to say you're not going to be tired. Actually, that's the epitome of resilience. I am tired. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I'm on my last leg. I'm putting my all into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep the faith. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to be a better person. And despite that, my environment is still barren. It's not abundant. It's not, my manifestations aren't where I want them to be. Spirit says remain resilient. You feel that way, but you see she's still walking forward. Because she got to get through this tunnel. You know what I'm saying? You got to get through the tunnel and you got to stay on your journey. You got to go ahead and clear up that negative karma if that's what you in. Make amends. Do whatever it is that you need to do. Learn your lessons. Clear that out so you can move forward into your highest vibration. And while you do that, spirit is always going to be there. You're never going to get anything that's too much for you to bear. Remember that, okay? You just got to find the inner strength within you. All right, cycles of life. This is a lot of there's a lot of chest showing here. Showing here. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, this is so cycles of life. Spirit is saying this is all part of the learning journey, a part of your soul's evolution. These are going to be cycles that you're going to go through, and the more cycles that you close out, meaning the more lessons that you learn, and it's integrated into your being, it helps. 4 is the number of stability. It's gonna help you. It's gonna stabilize your character and it's gonna stabilize your soul. It's gonna build a foundation to where you have so many lessons, so much wisdom, to where you have so much foresight, to where you have so much empathy because you've been there, because I've been through that, because I understand. Okay. All right. Let's see what the oracle says. Okay, cycles of life. It says, just as the moon waxes and wanes, so do the cycles of life. Some months you'll be happy and thriving while things are going beautifully and you're on an upward swing. And other times your life will seem to be stuck and slow and nothing appears to be going right, okay? It says, your guides and angels know what's best for you. And even though you have free will, there's going to be blocks that are placed in your path that's sometimes not even meant for you, okay? So it says, this is the time to rest and reflect. Take quiet time to contemplate and let go and accept the passage of time. Let go and release what needs to be let go. Let go of past mistakes. Let go of past betrayals. Let go of the past of who you were, okay? Because it's all the passage of time. We all grow from infant to child to teenager to adult, okay? It's the same. You don't stop growing as you're an adult. At least you're not supposed to. It was never meant to be that way. You're always supposed to be continually growing. You're always supposed to be continually evolving, okay? All right, let's go to 30. Okay, it says this resilience card depicts a powerful woman who has been to hell and back through her journey and has only made her stronger, okay? Remember what I just said. It's only going to make you stronger and build a foundation for you. It says, despite what's happened, she bravely walks through the obstacles in her way. Even though she cannot yet see what's in front of her path, each step she takes will reveal the next, okay? So Spirit is saying, you're not going to be able to see 10 steps ahead sometimes, okay? Yes, we have our gifts and we have our intuition. Intuition is the ability to allow Spirit to guide us not by sight but through faith, okay? So that means even though as an analytical person I want to make sure that I minimize my losses and I want to maximize my potential in this way and that way, okay, that's nice. However, we are limited to this 3D world sometimes, and we are limited to this human body sometimes. So allow Spirit to do the heavy lifting, and especially in times where it's unfamiliar territory, okay? So the only you like I can't see, so I can't move. You can't see because you haven't taken that step to see. You see what I'm saying? So Spirit's saying, take that step and it's going to lead you. It's going to show you the next one. It's going to show you the next one. And then next thing you know, you're on your path to your destiny. Okay? Spirit says life on earth was not meant to be easy. Your soul came here to experience the turbulence this classroom offers. All right? So life is not, that's another confirmation. Not to say that, Spirit wants you down and out all the time, but that's just to say don't be discouraged when there are challenges. Don't be discouraged when you make mistakes, because if you didn't make mistakes, what are we here for? Why are we here on earth? To learn nothing? You know? Okay. Okay, I think Spirit wants me to pull a Fairy Wisdom Oracle, and I think I'll wrap up with that. Okay. Any last messages? Any last messages? Okay. Alright, sorry if that's loud for you guys. This card's banging and then my bracelet's banging. Okay, painting poppies. Aww. Isn't this a cute fall color? And we're just going into fall. Spooky season. Alright, but the back of the deck says when fairies go bad. Look at that. Don't they do look badass? Hey. Alright, let's see. Painting poppies is 49, 10, 11, 12, 13. Y'all don't laugh at me. Breaks down to, right? 13 breaks down to F4. So again, about structure and stability. Let's see. 49. Okay. Creativity. Wow, Spirit is really highlighting creativity for the collective. I feel like my last few readings have also been highlighting creativity in the sacral chakra. Okay, so if this resonates for you, Spirit definitely encourages expressing yourself through a creative outlet, or continuing to do so, channeling your emotions, channeling, any intensity into what you do to create. If that's what you paint, you draw, you sing, You you know what I'm saying? You act, you play games, whatever that might be. Okay. It says every person has a special area in their life where they shine. It's up to you to find your gift and to consciously nurture it. If you truly love what you're doing, you cannot help but be successful. Okay? It says don't allow others to tell you what dreams are impossible. Okay? So Spirit is saying, um, stay on your course, follow your soul path. Do not allow people to deter you. Sometimes it can be out of malicious intent, and sometimes it could just be out of genuine ignorance. Okay, because a lot, people think that, oh, okay, I know what's best for you, but no one can know what's best for you better than your own soul. Okay, so Spirit is saying, nothing is impossible. If it's been put on your heart and soul to go after something, that's for a reason. So investigate that, figure out why, and then nurture it. Okay. It says also, if you feel like you're still searching for a special gift, never fear. You will find it. Every soul has a strength, has an attribute. Everyone has a destiny. Everyone has their own spirit team. Nobody is alone. Nobody is above the other. It's just that some people choose to tap into that more than others. Okay, and then the more that you tap into that, the more abundance comes down, the more enlightenment comes down from the divine, from the higher dimensions. Okay, and so then it appears as if you have these special gifts. It appears as if, why does that happen to so and so and not to me? But everyone starts off on an equal playing ground. Okay, so it's up to you to continue to look for it. Don't give up. You good at something. Everybody's good at something. Okay. All right, let's go to number 10, when fairies go bad. Okay, it says surrender. Okay, it says when everything seems to be going wrong and life is not making sense, just simply surrender. Okay, herein lies the message of Spirit's love. So it's for a reason. Everything is going wrong because it's not meant for you. Everything is falling apart because it's not supposed to be there anymore. If it was ever supposed to be there at all. Okay, and it's usually I'm getting the tower card in my mind. So that's when a lot of times everything is falling apart all at the same time. It could be your relationship, it could be your job, it could be your finances, it could be your health, it could be you know what I'm saying, whatever. And you just feel like you're hitting rock bottom, but it's because Spirit is catching your attention, that judgment. You need to be reevaluating what and who is in your life. What are you doing? What's going on around you, your surroundings? What's the energy? Okay, because it needs to be removed. You can't build a palace. You can't build your castle. You can't build your legacy on a foundation that's rickety, on a foundation that's years old. Okay, it has to be removed. All right. So when that happens, Spirit says, don't be discouraged. Um, take that as a sign. Spirit, what are you showing me? Okay, this is being removed. Why? What am I needing to learn? What am I missing? What are you trying to pull my attention to? Right. Okay. It says, relax and expect the perfect solution to happen in Spirit's timing, because Spirit's timing is perfect. You have to remember, okay, Spirit says, just yes, we all want our manifestations to happen like this, and but you have to remember, divine timing is not just about your journey. Divine timing is powerful, and it's lining up energies from all over the world. Not just the people that you know, not just your immediate friends and family, not just your coworkers, but also people that you don't know, because we all of us humans are interconnected, like on a universal, not a universal. Okay, what am I trying to say? So all of us humans, even though we've never met everybody, the energy is still interconnected, because what I say to somebody can affect their day, and then they'll go home and it'll affect their husband. The husband will go on a trip to Minnesota. The person in Minnesota will fly over to London, and then London will go to Africa. You see what I'm saying? That's just an example. Energy is all interconnected, and it's a domino effect. So I say all that to say divine timing is at play, because the divine is setting up the pieces all over the world, the energies all through the dimension, so that they all equally align, so that you can get the manifestation at the right time without it negatively affecting anyone else. You see? Okay. So this is why divine timing is important. It's very frustrating. I'm definitely it's something that I work on myself because I have a lot of fire in my chart. I'm very I like things quick and patience. Divine timing is about patience. But if you just tell yourself, okay, God knows best and it's going to be for my highest good, and a lot of times it works out even better than you had imagined for yourself. If you think about it that way, it's easier to release and it's easier to surrender. Okay. All right. I think I'm just gonna pull a couple help cards and a couple timing cards, and I think I'm done for real this time. I keep thinking I'm done, and the spirit's like, no, grab that, no, grab that. Okay. Any health messages, spirit? I'm just gonna put this here. And see if there's anything in relation to your health that spirit would like to draw your attention to. Oops. Okay. All right. Sample 2. Get it open. Whoops. Usually I set it down before I looked at it, but I looked at it this time. Mental abuse on the back of the deck, okay? All right, so for some of you guys, if it resonates, okay, you may be dealing with mental abuse, okay? Or it could be a situation where you yourself are inflicting mental abuse on someone, okay? This could be knowingly or it could be unknowingly, okay? For those of you who are suffering from mental abuse, Spirit says, but going back to that throat chakra, it's time for you to speak up, okay? Obviously, everybody's situation is different. Okay, I'm not a licensed clinician or anything like that, but this comes to your intuition. If you know that this isn't right, if you know that this is a toxic situation for you, okay, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a parental or child situation. It could be a boss and employee situation. Okay, whatever situation in where you know people are playing mind games on you, people are manipulating you, people are gaslighting you, people are playing on your emotions, okay? Telling you one thing but doing another, or trying to make you feel a certain way when you know what you know, okay? So spirit is saying, trust your intuition, okay? If you have somebody in this energy, and somebody like that in your energy, you want to go ahead and speak up and remove. Now, speaking up can be, spirit is saying you can just speak up to yourself, meaning that I acknowledge that this person is not good for me. I acknowledge that this situation or this job or this circumstance is not good for me. So I'm going to speak up for myself internally and just remove myself, okay? You can speak up that way. For others of you, if you feel called to speak up to someone that you love and you trust, spirit is saying it's okay to do that, okay? It's okay to ask for some outside guidance and say, I'm really stuck in this situation. I don't know how to best go about it, okay? But just know that you're not alone, okay? For those of you who are inflicting mental abuse on people, okay? For those of you who are aware, okay, go ahead and release that, all right? Because it's a wound that's within you, okay? And so while you are inflicting that on someone, one, you are accumulating negative karma for yourself, okay? And that, because that means that you're not learning your lesson, all right? And then two, you are putting that into the atmosphere to only attract that back to yourself, okay? So while you are putting that onto someone else, you may not be realizing that you yourself are in a situation where you yourself have been mentally abused, which is why this is where you learned it, okay? So it's time to unlearn that, all right? It's time to heal. It's time to reflect. It's time to figure out why it is that you feel the way that you do and why it is you do the things that you do. For those of you who are inflicting mental abuse and you are unaware of it, the same applies, okay? Spirit is saying, mind your interactions with people. Make sure that it's genuine. Make sure that you're being authentic, and make sure that you acting out of your highest good. Okay. All right. Okay, then we have journaling. Okay, so this is an outlet for some of you guys. This could be a creative outlet. Spirit is saying journaling might be really helpful for some of you, maybe in particular to those who are dealing with mental abuse, to release your feelings, release your thoughts. Okay, in a safe place. Um, this could also be for those of you who have trouble speaking up with throat chakra, okay? Who have trouble speaking their truth or expressing themselves. Spirit is saying you can start off by journaling, okay? Journal whatever you want, however you feel that day. What are your hopes are? What are your goals? What are your regrets? Anything that you feel, just purge it out, purge it on the paper. There is I don't know, some type of chemical reaction to the mind, to the what is it, the hand to the paper action. It's literally pulling the thoughts out of your mind so that way you can become unclouded, okay? That'll be the first step to expressing yourself, and then you can work your way up to expressing yourself verbally. All right. Oh, okay. I didn't know this card was in here, so I did trigger warning. All right. So Spirit is drawing my attention to an STI, okay? Some of you guys may want to get checked, all right? Chlamydia in particular, okay? So some of you guys may have chlamydia and may not know what Spirit says. So if you see this and you know what I'm saying, it resonate, or you know you've been in a situation where you've risked yourself, okay? Go ahead and get checked out so that way this is crossed off. For others of you, Spirit is saying in the event that you know that you have chlamydia, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm just transmuting the energy, okay? So never take offense if I laugh. Laughing helps me um helps me dissolve heavy energy, okay? So for those of you who have chlamydia, Spirit is saying speak up about that, okay? Do the right thing. Let your partners know, or let your partner know, okay? Even if it means that you're gonna have to be embarrassed, okay? Even if it means that some secrets are gonna come out, okay? Even if it means that, you know what I'm saying, you know, whatever. Go ahead and do the right thing, because you don't want to stay in this negative karma, okay? And yeah, Spirit is saying either way, for anybody for who this resonates for, there's nothing to be ashamed of at the end of the day, as long as you doing, like I said, doing the right thing, telling people who needs to be told, getting treatment, and then the most important thing is learning from it. Okay. All right. I think I have timing cards. I actually usually rarely I rarely use my timing cards, but I feel like doing it today. Okay, Spirit, any timing cards you have for your people? So timing is like anything that you have on your mind, anything you've been waiting for, any clarity you need. This is just timing factors on maybe when you can expect some answers, or expect, you know, I don't know, whatever it is that you are wanting a timing on, a confirmation on. Sorry, y'all. Dang. If I can get these cards. Check. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm just going to pull two. Okay. Okay, so Rakudex says today. Okay. Oops. So some of you guys, this is a timing factor today. Maybe you like, oh, when should I go get tested? Spirit says today. Okay. Or maybe you're like, when am I gonna hear from that person? There's a possibility that they could reach out today. Okay. So however this resonates for you, whatever question you have in your mind, or whatever it is that you're wanting to gauge an estimation on. And remember, this is just estimations. Okay. Energy is constantly changing and shifting. Okay. Nothing is set in stone. All right. So even if it doesn't happen today, that doesn't mean it's never gonna happen. Okay. Excuse me. Then we also have next week. So again, whatever question or hope that you have in your mind next week is a is a confirmation from spirit for you. And then we also have no. Okay, so this is a confirmation for you, whatever question that you have in your mind, or you know, whatever fear that you might have, or yeah. Also, spirit is saying some of you guys need to, and when we're talking about what do you like, how to go about speaking up, some of you guys need to say no more often. Okay, spirit said it's okay. Don't feel bad, and this is also something that I myself am learning, because I do enjoy helping people, and that can, if not balanced correctly, it can turn into people pleasing tendencies. Okay, so Spirit says, remember to say no. And it's not, again, in a mean way, but it's to protect your peace. It's to protect your health. It's to protect your energy. It's to protect your well-being, if need be. All right? Say no to mental abuse. You know what I'm saying? If you need to. And again, people either going to respect that or they not. And if they don't, then that's not something that's good for you anyway, right? Okay. All right, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful on your journey. Okay, wishing you a good and happy day. Remember to walk in peace, love, and light.